Hello everyone, happy Tuesday, Mars Day, the ruler of Aries, just my sign. I want to come on and give you guys a beautiful video as I'm celebrating a lot of different things, as I also dive into some esoteric wisdom and my old notes and some downloads and all the things that are delicious. The one thing I want to say to you is this: you're going to want to unlock your destiny and your truth before 2024 hits. We have to understand we are at a spiritual warfare in regards to the mind and the heart, but everything inside of us will reflect the world outside of us. A lot of people are actually seeing the truth for what it is. I don't really want to get too prophetic in this specific video, but I do have to say, things will be revealed in regards to some timelines shortly. So take it as it resonates to you and what you truly feel. But you do definitely want to start really understanding that the I am presence, source, creator, God, goddess is within all of us. And we're all tapping into a collective consciousness, which you have your unique blueprint to. So now it's time to unlock these codes. Now it's time to invest, and now it's time to fully show up and create these changes. There are other things that are coming through, but I prefer to keep that more in a sacred container versus YouTube. I know YouTube is not a big platform for me, but at the same time, it is still public, and you never know, right? You never know who is watching. So I rather just keep that more in my mystery schools. Please understand 777 is the next big masterclass. You are invited to the one activation or the 7 activations. All the information will be in the link below. Today I did pull the High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. So 777, I'm actually starting off with the Queen of Heaven, and that is the Isis transmission. First time I'll ever be doing that through the energy of a masterclass. And I'm going to be channeling a lot of energies through the ancient timelines. I am an ancient one. I'm very aware of my past lives. And no, there's nothing to be shared except for I know who I am and I know what I'm here to do. Other than that, we don't want the ego to start playing tricks and start naming names and going through the energies. But the one thing I will say very proudly is that, a lot of people do travel to Egypt and they do see the arts on the wall. And some of us have been there before, and some of us have created that, and some of us have, seen ourselves on there. We call that the cartouche, which is in this deck. So, really empty your mind and listen to this transmission that's coming in for you guys today, and I pray that it helps, and I pray that you can expand, and I pray that you believe. You have to understand at this point, you truly have to believe in something that's bigger than this world, because this world is not going to be where you find your joy. On the bottom of the deck is this is it. This is all it should ever be. She is the Queen of Heaven. So blessings from the Divine Empress of the skies. Now remember, when we talk about this, we have to understand that the goddess gives birth to the priestess, and the queen is the physical manifestation in this 3D reality, or this paradigm, or this quantum leap. However you want to look at it, through the energy of consciousness, through reality, and then timeline. So she is here as she is I, and I am her, and you are us, and we are you. Please follow that. So that's a blessing. So that's a great confirmation for anybody who wants to join 777. It's here. But the actual card that did come out, and I did see this earlier, is Rising Sun, the Divine Solar Child Reborn. So congratulations. You guys, you are being reborn into your truth. This is you, and this is the Divine Mother giving birth to you. Now you have to understand, we have birthing pains. We have, pregnancy symptoms. We have attachments and detachments and all these things that we have to go through. I know that this journey is not easy. Trust me, I understand it. I've gone through a lot through this life cycle already, but it's because I'm ancient and a lot of things had to go through very quick. But even that, like my physical body, right? This thing right here, this delicious thing right here, she is not having it. And it's because our body is our ego. And it is the energy of honoring it, because our soul is not in our body. Our body is in our soul. It really, truly is. And anybody who understands astrology understands that your rising sign, right, will be the vessel that your body chooses. And I'm saying that because I am a rising Cancer. And we are in Cancer season right now, and Cancers are very emotional, and my vessel is very emotional. I get very triggered. I'll have a conversation with my neighbor, and then boom, my body will go through something because of his energy. That just happened to me yesterday. So you could imagine what my body goes through doing the work that I do. This is why there's a lot of transitions through my own work, and there's a lot of value, because I understood it through the energy of, like, I can't just accept work because I am gifted in it. I have to accept a higher path for myself so I can enter these beautiful energies to lead, to teach, to shine the reflection of that mirror, but also be that divine mother. Because literally, if we look at this, to be honest with you, this would be my role as divine mother, and this would be my clients. That's basically the energy. Eventually, my clients will turn into divine mothers as well. And divine mother is an energy. It's not a sex or a gender. So what I'm saying to you, it's understanding the teacher or the leadership role. When we talk about the queen, right, we're talking about the throat chakra. When you talk about sacred feminine, which would be, a higher risen energy, probably like the priestess, would be the sixth chakra, the god and goddess template, which would be, what I vibe in, or goddess Isis, or anything that we're aware of, is understanding the seventh chakra, the crown. But there's also 12 chakras, and I work in the 12 chakra grid lines, which is the Christ consciousness grid line. So there's a lot to be revealed, and there's a lot to be told here. So, flow with it as much as you desire, but remember, we're talking about unlocking your codes and your potentials. A lot of people are speaking about this, high influence people. They're talking about unlocking your codes, and you're going to want to do it because there is going to be something coming into this 3D world. And if you're not consciously aware, not awake, because everybody can wake up, it's choosing to rise and taking that devotional step, investing in yourself, understanding that everything in this paradigm requires loyalty, devotion, and action. It's a whole different world out here, okay? It's a whole different world, and it's more heavenly for sure, because heaven is a consciousness, it's not a location. So what I want to do right now is go into the masculine energy. Now remember, she was on the bottom of the deck from last time. And then Thor, there's that action. God damn, Thor and his body. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, child. Masculine is something we all carry. So the more you project outside, you're not in inner union. Inner union always looks at all the information and observing it through the inner world. I am whole, I am complete, I am in union. Yes, I understand that I desire an outer union. I need an outer union. I need my husband. You know what I mean? I need my divine counterpart. I need that energy, so the two souls who are vibrating on the same frequency, hopefully sacred union within first, which is the sixth chakra. So there's a lot of healing, because majority of humanity is only in the second chakra, maybe even the first, to be honest with you. So there's some time that has to pass through this, and I feel that this is a message for the second waves. Even myself, even as a first waver, I could probably use the energy that comes through, but your masculine is inside of you. So if you project this to someone else outside of you, then you understand that you're still not fully in inner union. Okay, so Thor wants to come back out so he can greet us with this delicious body and this image. You guys, I'm an artist, therefore imagery for me is such a beautiful delight of the illusion. Remember, to really be connected to your truth, to your destiny, to unlocking your codes, you must close your eyes. But when you open your eyes, this is a nice thing to see. I'm just saying. But let me get back into it. Action. This is it. Before 2024, how do you unlock your codes? You got to take action, baby. To be reborn, it does take action, right? And, I love that this is coming out, because this is God Yule focus. You have to remain focused. I've been saying this for so long, but specifically this week, specifically with my one-on-one clients, I say to them, if you keep focusing on old energies that are no longer a part of your rise, then you will go back into cycles that bring you down, depression, anxiety, deep emotional traumatic wounds that we know that majority of humans are in, immature emotions. So it does have to be someone who understands, what am I focused on? Is it my destiny? Is it happiness? Is it peace? Is it joy? Is it abundance? You have to understand that every day you have to show up and focus. And sometimes you got to refocus because things shift. But that's okay. That's what's coming through right now in the God and Goddess template. Okay, so let me go into unlocking a little bit more of these codes. I think I'm going to jump into some astrology, moon energy, and then I'm going to go into tarot and then finish off. I have to rest my energy as I have back-to-back clients this evening, but I really want to jump on and give you guys this energy update. Remember, you guys, I literally could just go away for 6 months and enjoy my life tremendously, but I come on because this is my passion, When people say, like, I have to play an instrument, I have to write a song, I have to, I have to do this, I have to create, it's like my natural being. That's how you know you're aligned, and that's how you know you're in destiny. So let me get some messages here for you. Those of you who resonate with this message, remember, guys, press like, comment below. I do watch it. Remember, most of my stuff that I reply on is through Instagram stories, so definitely follow me at divinespurpose. Yes, they're scammers, but who gives a shit? I really don't. But understand that there's always ways to contact me and to be seen. I love to hear your comments too. I really do. The energy is gaining momentum. There you go. So here we go. We're going to be feeling it. Check how you're feeling it. Stop judging it. Stop shaming it. Stop repressing it is what I'm hearing. Sometimes if you feel a little bit low, well, lean into it. Give yourself permission to feel that low. But don't stay in it. Take action. Understand that you're going through a rebirth. You should be grateful for this rebirth. You should be grateful for this awareness. Understand that you are unlocking secrets from deep, deep, deep mysteries of your own DNA, your ancestors, your lineage, things that haven't probably occurred in your family unit for thousands of years. It's a gift. You know what I mean? But it is gaining momentum. I want to see what we should be focusing on as this moon is coming through. I know there's a full moon coming through in the next few days, but we have to really step in because the moon is the nurturer. She is the feminine. We want to step into that, Oh my God, look. North node. Didn't we talk about destiny? Your destiny is your north node. So my loves, couple things. If you fuck with astrology, you want to look at your rising sign because your rising sign will give you clues in regards to your physical vessel and why your soul has chosen this physical vessel, this skin suit. That has to do with your bloodline and your DNA and your lineage, okay? Now, I also want to talk about your moon. Your moon will be something that gives you more nurturing energy. Where is your moon? My moon is in Sagittarius. So right away, I feel God saying your nurturing energy is when you're focused. Sagittarius loves to be focused and it loves to have deep discovery in that focus. It's not surface based. It's deep. It's very deep. Most will drown in the type of depth that I go into, but that's what keeps me in a place of alignment. Now, the other thing is your north node. Where is your north node? Because this is how you get to your destiny. Whatever your north node is how you find your truth. Step out of your comfort zone is the only way, though. Here we go. It's matching up with Thor. Take action. Step out of your comfort zone. A lot of people are in comfort zones and they're not even aware of it. You have to understand, like, if you feel comfort in working in a job that you don't like, that is a comfort zone. If you're comfortable living through a motion of your family, close to your family, being with your family, being in a karmic loop, that's a comfort zone. If you are stuck on a pattern, even your work schedule, that is just so convenient to you, that's a comfort zone. Really embrace this. Really understand that you got to get out of it to reach to your north node. This journey is not love, light, and rainbows. This journey is also thunderstorms, tower moments, and death. That's how we get rebirth, and it's a beautiful thing because both light and dark are divine. What you need to release. So here it is, you guys, really understanding that we're constantly releasing. I say this all the time. My best friend is grief. I cry every day and I have no shame in my game. And what I also have no shame in is to express exactly what I'm feeling. And sometimes I'm like, Daddy, why are you doing this to me? And I'm talking to the creator, you know what I mean? And he's like, Stop calling me daddy, and stop your bitching, and stop your whining, and transmute and get to work. This is the kind of dialogue I have within my own energy field. It's very gangsta, it's very old, and it has no shame and no limits because it's my expression. Your expression is so unique to you that you should stop judging it, because if you care about if others are judging it, it's only because you care that you're judging it. So what are you needing to release right now that's going to help you become more free, more expressive? Why I'm sharing this is because it's very important to understand we can go to a lot of different teachings, but in the end of the day, your unique blueprint is through your expression, right? We're all workers and we are all here as divine messengers, and we have to understand that we all have our unique blueprint, because it is the tone of my voice, it's the frequency of my speech, it is how I come through like a spiritual, beautiful goddess, and give you what I feel through my expression. Even my breath can activate you. So you have to allow those things to occur, and you have to understand that whatever you're holding on to needs to be released. And if it's meant to be, it will come back to you, but probably in an upgraded form. Even that too will be upgraded. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get into the tarot, yes? Which tarot should we use? Which tarot should we use? Dark. Let's make it dark. All right, y'all, so I'm going to do this, but the one thing I'm going to say to you is that I'm going to put the tarot in front of me because I want to channel it. So you see this, you see the board, you see the main energy. All right. I got to tell you guys, one thing, this move that just happened, purging for 2 weeks, you could imagine the energy update and the activation that's happening within me, but nothing is better, y'all, than getting up, having your coffee, going to your garage that you turned into a gym, sweat your balls off literally, and then put on a small little bikini and run to the beach and dive into the ocean and be united. That is like the best feeling ever, and I feel very blessed and grateful that I'm celebrating this achievement because I haven't had anybody who helped me, I'm doing this all by myself with Creator itself, and it's beautiful to understand that all can be possible. Remember how powerful you are. Remember how powerful you are, but you have to understand you've got to focus on the right things. You can't be focused on people who confuse you. You can't be focused on the past. You have to remember sometimes you're never going to get closure, baby, because the contract's already closed. You're the one who's holding on to that shit. Let it go. Let people live their lives. Let people be happy, and you focus on you. Remember, this energy is for those who understand consciousness, awareness, unity consciousness specifically, and understand it's our purpose to be happy. That's what purpose means. Purpose means to be happy. So let's get a card here for happy. Ooh, the Emperor. All right, shit, big tings. Listen, some of you have to understand that you are becoming a ruler. You're becoming a king, queen, emperor of your own kingdom. However, you have to understand that any sadness that you're holding on to at this time is something that you have to let go. An emperor doesn't allow sadness to control his throne. Okay, so you guys, we have 5-5 on the board. We have emotions and your mind. This is the spiritual warfare that I'm speaking of. So you have to understand right now that you're being asked to really dive deep into this change. What does this change do to your emotions, and what does this change do to your logical mind? That's what you need to work on. Your Emperor saying, refocus and order these energies up. What I mean by that is, okay, so we know that the truth will be revealed through the priestesshood, right? We understand that you're having a new beginning, you're being reborn. The action in this, in your own shadow work, would be this, to detach, to step out of your comfort zone, or let's say to release whatever is happening through this energy circulation, right? You need to focus on these two things. The change that's on the board, 5-5. Big changes, but 2 5s make a 10, which is a brand new beginning. It goes back to 1. You've got to focus on your mind, and you've got to focus on your emotions. Where are the triggers in both of these places? As the Emperor is saying, it's time to become the Emperor. This is an Aries, by the way, and today is Tuesday, which is Mars Day, ruled by Aries. This is me, y'all. This is me. Here I go. You know what I'm saying? Here I am again. I'm a big God energy. If I'm going to be like, oh, like this body is so fine. Like, if I was a man, this would be me. kind of is me right now. I'm just saying. So remember, your inner masculine is saying it's time to become an emperor, ruler, the Aries, the head. You know, how can I take action? Action and Thor here, Emperor and Thor go hand in hand. The Yule part of this is saying, okay, so we have to focus, you know. Where are these places needing to be shifted? So this is the 3 cards that came out, by the way. Let me clarify. The Knight of Wands, the 9 of Swords. Okay, so 9, so we have double synchronicities here, and then the 3 of Cups. So right away, something is ending. This makes sense. This energy is gaining momentum. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said 9, but that's incorrect. It's Knight of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. So quick action in your understanding that there has to be a quick reunion of your higher energy versus the anxiety and the late night nightmares, fears, pressures, and all that's coming through. This is definitely some shadow work. You know what I mean? This is, in between my legs. How blessed. And here it is. Here's the Cancer, baby. Here is Chariot. Here it is. You know, we are in Cancer season. So I'm telling you, you got to look where Cancer is on your chart. If you want your one-on-one reading with me, it's a luxurious experience, but it's going to be really worth it. Trust me, nobody reads a chart like I do. Nobody who can love you like me. Nobody. Okay, girl, stop singing, because if you were singing, you would be with Beyonce on stage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girls that are dancing with Beyonce right now in the Renaissance concert. I'm so proud of you, babies. Okay, so yeah, honey, my clients are famous because this is the new world. Okay, we're famous. You know, we are luxurious, abundant, prosperous, all the good. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, the Chariot. The Chariot is the duality. You know, it's kind of like the High Priestess. The High Priestess sits between the pillars of the dark and light. You have to understand that this world will have both. Now, the way your belief system looks beyond that is up to you and your consciousness and what you have to actually, you know, do your work in, your inner work. But right now, before 2024 hits, this is a fair warning. Y'all need to really look at your mind and your emotions and how you can heal what needs to be healed and how you can reunite with the higher energy. Now, the higher energy, we have 2 divinity cards here, but I'm going to pull another one here. What is this? What is this? What are we unlocking this summer? Ooh. Oh, one more. Some of y'all need to stop comparing. For real, the world. Here we go. Some of you need to stop comparing and being jealous and thinking that you're someone else and there's some 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is on the floor. This is something that we don't want to see, specifically with the feminine energy. Just saying. Here is the double 9 that I was talking about. I felt it strongly. So the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Stop wishing that you had someone else's life. Your life is your life. Your unique print is your unique print. You can't copy anybody. As much as I love Beyonce, I can't copy her, and she can't copy me. You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is support her. I can admire her. She can inspire me, and I could do the same for others. So it's this inspirational dance and devoted act that goes through the world. The world, baby. The world. The world. 2 energies here. One, old world is ending. Old is ending, right? Final divinity card in tarot. And a brand new world is beginning. You get to choose. That's the best part. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say choose, you know, everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. Where you live is a choice. What you do is a choice. Who you talk to is a choice. Where are you investing your energy? So, it's big. We have the Emperor, the Chariot, and the World. Ooh, that is some big energy. Some of you are going to come into something very prosperous. But I'm telling you, this wasn't an easy path. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Final message. Final message. The world. That's it, y'all. It's over. It's done. Y'all gotta get regenerated. I warned you once, I warned you twice, I warned you 3 times, okay? I think what aggravates me the most is that I've been teaching this energy and prophecy for 6 years now. And people are still like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't believe you. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because what you're saying is not. Y'all are choosing real denial. And I say this all the time, denial is not a river in Egypt. Do not put that shit on us. And that's why denial itself has 2 sides. One would be the side of the sheep, and the other side would be the side of the lions. Choose a side. If you want to be a sheep for the rest of your life, then baby, go ahead. Bah. But if you are going to rise into a lion, then y'all better be ready, because that lion energy does not play, okay? There is a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of devoted, but there's also a seat at that table when the gates of heaven opens up, and you are going to be victorious. Victorious. But y'all, this is a whole new regeneration cycle. And if you think that you've been through some karmic shit the last few years, well, get ready. Because all of that can be cleared up if you truly choose your destined path. You have to understand, at 2023, you cannot do this on your own. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Yo, you can't. You got to rise up, and you got to rise into your own worth. Stop settling. If you don't like where you live, move. If you don't like your job, find a new job. Create your own freaking business. You know what I mean? Money is so abundant. And if you feel like money is not abundant, then baby, you're in your root chakra and I can't help you. You got to go through some shadow work and some deep shadow work. And I say I can't help you because I don't offer that service anymore. Everything has to be upgraded. Pana, let me upgrade you. How willing are you to be upgraded? Even to my light workers. You know what I'm saying? Are you still stuck in the wounded healer? Are you still vibing on the same frequency you vibed on 6 months ago? No. We're quickly shifting these timelines, and we have to understand that the lions are going, okay, I understand, and I'm going to flow in this beautiful consciousness, this abundance of water, the abundance of fluidity, of purity, of all that I am. And what I am is conscious, and I will be willing and more than open to embody that through any expression that I desire, and then create any way I desire, and understand that I am just being an overflow of wisdom, an overflow of shared sacred wisdom and knowledge, and dancing between the lovers and the beloved, and understanding the sacred feminine and the masculine, and all of these things that are just our fucking birthright. The last thing I would like to say is that if you don't swear, I don't trust you, okay? That's all I have to say, because swearing is where it's at. That means you're authentic, you're real, you're rah, 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 and you don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. This is how I feel, and how I feel needs to be expressed by some freaking words that I don't even know who said it was a swear word. Have you ever looked up your favorite swear word? Probably it didn't originate from a swear word. Just saying. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace, blessings, and abundance. Remember, demand. This is the time where we are unlocking a lot. And the thing is, I'm always sticky. Don't be sticky, okay? You have to realize that there's a lot going on, and all the choices are here for you to really fully dive into, and also get your support. Mwah!